Okay, so here we go, Baruch Hashem. Another 5 minutes of tefillah, and today's an exciting day as B'siyata D'Shemaya, we are wrapping up Rina. You never could wrap up Rina, you never could end singing the joyous praises of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. However, in Rishim Shempinkis' Sefer, there were 12 parts to Rina, and after many Shearim, we are concluding this section today, and we will move on tomorrow. But he ends today, which really pulls it all together. We're discussing Shira and Zimra. Shira articulating the praises, Zimra being just euphoric joy. To parenthetically mention the word Zimra. The word Zimra, he says elsewhere in the Sefer, and actually Rav Schwab on prayer makes this a bit more famous, and I think the Mishnah Berurah quotes a similar line. Now, what does Psuke de Zimra mean? The word Zemer, the word Zimra means to prune, to cut. It also means a song. So what does it mean, Psuke de Zimra? It's Psukim, it's statements, it's phrases of pruning. What does that mean? So Rosh Rabban Prayer extensively explains that what's going on is, when we praise Hashem, up in Shemayim, there's a lot of clutter. There's a lot of things flying around, and that's all our lack of kavanah. And when we daven, we're sending our tefillahs to Hashem. But what propels the tefillah to get there? And we've spoken different ways. And we know that kavanah, we spoke at the beginning of the Sefer, is one of the way. The more that you're thinking about it, the more that it gives it that little extra push, that the tefillah could make it to Shemayim. But Zimra, when you say praises to Hashem, what it does is it prunes. It cuts away all the garbage, all that clutter in heaven, and it allows our tefillahs to ascend. So now we're discussing Shira and Zimra, and Rav Pinkus concludes with the following idea. And he says, 1 second, if I'm in a point of Zimra, I'm connected to Hashem, I'm feeling so thankful, I'm just singing, no words, just really connected and thankful. Why is there a purpose to now go from the Mizmar to the Shir? I'm at such a higher level. I'm at that level of song, I'm at that deep connection. What's the purpose of now articulating the words? And he says, I'll give you an example. Let's say you say Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. You're saying Shema, and you said it with incredible kavanah, to the point that you literally are feeling and thinking that you're crowning Hashem as king over the world, over the 4 sides of the heavens. Do you need to say anything else right now? Is there any reason to say the entirety of Shema with all the details of Shema, all the Ramach, the 248 details of Shema? Why? I'm at the height. I'm crowning Hashem with perfection. Says the Shimshon Pincus, of course, because even after you crown and you connect on that macro, that huge sense, but then you have to zoom and you have to go down to the fine nuances and concretize each and every detail. All the brachas of Shemayna Esrei, asking for everything we need, thanking for all the fine nuances. And he says, you know what the mashal is? The mashal is, he says, the seed of a fruit. If I have an apple, I cut open that apple and I take out the seed. What is contained inside that seed? Inside that seed is the most incredible potential. You plant that seed, it grows a whole apple tree. You plant those apple trees, it grows more. So within one seed is trees and leaves and branches and fruit. But yet, does that seed give you nourishment? Can you just eat that seed? Of course not. You need the apple. You need the expression in the details. Down from the seed to the trunk, to the tree, to the leaves, to the branches, to the fruit, to give you something that will nourish you. So too, Rav Shimshon Pincus, when it comes to the praises of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Of course, in the grand sense, in the Zimra, in the incredible connection, in feeling so close and thankful, is incredible. But then we have to take that incredible feeling. We have to take that Shema Yisrael, that we're crowning Hashem as king. But then we have to take it and boil it down to the Moedim Anachnu Lach, to the thankfulness that we have to Hashem for every detail of our lives, of our bodies, of our families. And that's like creating that beautiful fruit that will nourish us. And he concludes with the line that how do we get to real Rina? It's the combination of Shira and of Zimra, of articulating praises in all the different forms. B'siyata d'shemaya, we should become closer to Hashem as we thank Him a bit more each and every day. And tomorrow, Mirz Hashem, will move on with the next lashon of Tefillah.